here on the phone. Marv, obviously a sad day, and our condolences go out to you and your crew. What can you tell us about the hundreds of broadcasts that you did with Segs and how well you got to know him? What are your thoughts on this night as we reflect and remember?
Well, Jared, use the word positivity right at the start regarding Craig, and that's the perfect word. He was always so upbeat. This is obviously such a somber day for all of us. I think we all knew it was going to happen, but it really hits you when it does happen. When I think about Craig, he was really so underrated, and I don't know if that it comes to the fore when his name is mentioned, although he was particularly known for his, let's say, unusual outfits because of the attention and his attire. I think many people might not realize how good he was as an interviewer, and players and coaches loved him, but it never stopped Craig from, and this is what I remember most about Craig, from asking the tough questions and the correct objective questions. Plus, he was so unselfish. If he had information that he knew that he would not be able to get on the broadcast, and Doug Collins, when he worked with us, always would mention this when we talked about it, he would always come over to the table and would share it with us, which a lot of people would not do, but he was he's been a personal favorite of all of us, and I've actually never heard anyone say a bad word about Craig, and that he worked through all the transfusions and the transplants, and he kept coming to work. Sometimes right from the hospital at the times when we were doing games either in the Southwest, because he was in the hospital in Houston, or we had a lot of Oklahoma City games last year, and it was so exciting for all of us, to see what he was going through, because at times he'd be bleeding, right after the game, and he'd have to go right back to the hospital. So this was not easy, but he loved what he was doing. He loved life. He loved being Craig Sager. And sometimes, Jared, the word inspiration is thrown around, but he was truly an inspiration to all of us.
No question. Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, announced that at the games tonight there will be a moment of silence. Marv, I think back to when Craig returned from his first battle, and since then, anytime he entered an NBA arena, the response he got from the fans. What are you hearing as you prepare for your game tonight in the Bay Area? What people are saying, and what you expect from Oracle tonight as they honor Segs?
Well, in a really terrific move, I've been told that the Golden State Warriors will have Steve Kerr, who spent much time with Craig when he was a broadcaster at TNT. He was with us for 8 years, so he got to know Craig really well. So they, following the anthem, are going to have Steve pay tribute on the PA from the court to Craig, and that will lead to what they feel will be a raucous ovation. And it'll be a very emotional scene. And I'm sure Steve, as always, will have the proper words, and we'll see the love, coming forth from the crowd. And that is a crowd that is certainly one of the most enthusiastic and one of the most exciting in the NBA. So it's a nice tribute, but it's sad. You just can't believe that, even though, again, what I mentioned right at the start, the fact that we all knew it was not going to be good, because you just go through that kind of stuff, as tough as he was, and not see the end of it. And here it is, coincidentally, ending on Thursday TNT night,
yeah.
Which is just circumstantial.
Marv, we appreciate you joining this tough time.